Starting this stream a little late. It's the lure of YouTube, right? You just get kind of caught up in a topic, and then it's hard to turn yourself off. Hey, how you doing? What? Now the cat wants to have a conversation with me. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was looking for. You finished Aspects of Control this morning. Pretty happy about it. Nicely done. Oh, your mic is working though, hon.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I don't need the camera on me. I'm in my exercise gear.
I want to see you from the waist up. You're fine. What?
No, he says I'm stealing his camera.
Well, yeah, he's upset about that. No! I'm the star.
I'm the star of the show.
Besides, Spence wants to see your pretty face.
No, Ben.
Spence wants to see your pretty. Hey, big boy.
Immigrants always stealing other domestic cats' jobs.
What is that you're having?
What is this I'm having?
What is this you're having?
It is.
Did you bring it up for the class?
Actually did.
Yes, you did.
This is from the Ukrainian Yum Box.
Yeah, this is. I recognize this.
It's basically like a wafer chocolate bar with Nutella in the middle.
Oh, that's fantastic. Roy!
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo?
I was learning today how you say bon appetit in Spanish. I think it was tu perfecto or something like that. It was quite funny. I was like, so we'll.
Todo bien, mi gente. Gracias. Yo escribiendo mi libro nuevo.
Oh.
How about that? I just conjugated a verb. Freud says it's
Buen provecho.
buen provecho.
That's it, yeah. I thought it was funny that it didn't have an English translation. It was just saying, Bon appetit! Yeah. It was quite funny. The Ukrainian box was pretty good.
Yeah, the Ukrainian box was actually quite
Surprisingly good.
good.
I'm
Surprisingly
looking
good.
forward to the German box.
Yeah, the German box is going to be lit because yeah, the German box is going to just be absolutely freaking lit because it's the food in Germany was, well, I remember telling Troy about it when I got back.
Surprisingly good. Surprisingly amazing.
I did not expect food to be such a big thing in.
You know what I think it is? It's fresh.
Yeah, it was
They had
fresh.
a lot of really
Everything
good-
was fresh.
They had all the markets and the vegetables were fresh and all that sort of stuff.
I mean, you hear the joke about, yeah, the Germans have beer with everything, and they do.
But they have really good beer.
But it was really. Pip doesn't even drink
I
beer.
don't like beer.
But she loved the beer there.
No me gusta la cerveza.
No me gusta la cerveza. Ah. Pero. Te gusta. Te gusta mucho la cerveza alemana. Oh, how about that? Oh, that's BS. All you talked about was that beer spa. Well, there was that. That beer spa was
Not
was
every
pretty
day
awesome.
you get to bathe in beer, is it? I mean,
I had places. Alemania. Yes, thank you. Alemania. I had beer in places man not supposed to have beer. But man, that beer spa was great. That beer spa was great. Is there music playing? Okay. So I'm listening to Chill Hop Radio. Did that cat deafen? No.
that damn cat. One moment, I'm just gonna go get my.
Does my overlay? Cat cam.
He's right here. You can't blame him. He's right here.
Hang on. Well, according to he deafened. He went by and oh, I see what he did. He did something. Yeah. He basically, you know what the cat did?
Sebastian or Benedict?
Benedict was walking by here and he somehow muted my my speakers.
Can you not hear them at all?
Well, I can hear them now.
Oh, okay. Here, show the class that so that they can see what it is.
Yeah. It's called Choco Shocks. This is the wafer cafes, the wafer cakes. Excuse me, the wafer cakes. Choco Shocks from the Ukraine. And man, are these things good.
It's
Man,
like
these
crispy wafers shaped like chocolate, but with Nutella in
And
them.
they got Nutella in the middle. I actually reached out to a cosplayer friend of mine in Ukraine, and I said I had no idea that.
I mean, the Italian box was really good, but the Ukrainian box was actually about the same. And there wasn't anything too weird in the Ukrainian box.
No. They had some bacon chips that were just out of this world.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna. Our next Universal Yums box is going to be from Germany.
Should be awesome. Should be awesome.
We started doing it because obviously no one's going anywhere in the last year, so it's been a way to sort of get at least some of the experience of traveling.
That is just so good.
I don't think that the German box will contain beer, but it might contain beer. I don't know, beer chips or beer-related chocolate. I don't know. I feel like we should do it, and we should have Verena.
Oh, present?
Yeah, have Verena
Talk about some
present.
legit stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Alright. Oh. Hey, Panic. Oh, Panic. I gifted a sub. I gifted your sub. It was not gifted to. It was not gifted to Randy because Randy was already subbing. But the sub that you used your things to gift to, I went on ahead and I found somebody this morning that was perfect that I gifted the sub to. So your sub has been gifted, just so you know. All right. And the funny thing was, it was someone who had just followed this morning, but they just fit right in. They just fit right in. So for anybody who missed the drama this morning, I had a troll come in. I had this one person come in, and they were really they were asking questions. They just started screaming. Screaming. No, it was not Roblox Queen. No, it was not. No, it wasn't Roblox Queen. But then Roblox Queen shows up. I don't know what this person's problem was, but they just
lack of social skills.
Lack of social skills.
Misunderstanding of history, or that history even existed.
Or yeah. Or
I mean, they were literally saying, why doesn't this game set in 13th century Japan have guns?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they didn't have. They have what do they call them? Aquabus. Which
yeah, kind of like blunderbusses.
But they weren't. They were at least.
And they had those. The Mongols had those. In Ghost of Tsushima.
100 years later, the Aquabus came.
It's actually quite good that Froy wasn't there for that, because Froy's a fan of Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah.
Froy would have been all over this idiot. Basically, Roblox Queen comes in and goes, so this game is a boring Red Dead Redemption copy. No thanks. And then they said, no offense, I just don't like it. And I'm like, and that's the first thing this idiot. I don't like to get idiot all over me.
Yeah, that's true.
But the weird thing was, that was the first thing this Roblox Queen said coming into the chat. First thing out of their mouths. I'm going ahead and tear into them. And they said, I don't see why you're upset. It's just my opinion. And I'm like, do you know how many words there are in the English language? And these were the words these are your words. These are the words you chose to describe.
I think they were probably some sort of preteen who.
Well, funnier still, they hung around in chat, and I'm like, wow, you're.
And everybody piled on.
Everybody piled on. Oh no, nobody was having it. Nobody was having it. And
back off.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima is awesome.
It was funny.
It's the only game that I've actually turned around and started again.
Yeah.
So.
With Maneater becoming a close second, Maneater may make a return appearance in hard mode this summer.
Yeah.
This summer, chat. Because everybody wants Pip to be a shark again.
Yeah, it was fun. I loved being a shark, and definitely kept me sane last year from, everything. But
But I tell you what, Froy, I had quite the morning in Ghost of Tsushima. It felt like the game was throwing everything at me. I did two of those Ronin, not one, two of those Ronin standoffs. I mean, one of those Ronin standoffs was fine for me. You go into a game stream to shit on a game. That's silly. I know, right?
I mean, you got better. I never understood. I don't understand trolls.
I don't understand a troll's life. I mean, trolls be trolling, but
I don't get the buzz you get off pissing people off. I just.
And I called them out on that too. I said, look, you must be really miserable in your life to decide to come in and yuck on someone else's yum. I have I'm not angry at you. I fucking pity you. And man, they didn't like that. They did not care for that. But no, the game this morning though, Ghost of Tsushima threw everything at me. I had two Ronin standoffs. I did 3 fox dens, 2 haikus, found a shrine, and I mean it was just nonstop. It was great.
Have we put our word counts in?
I have from yesterday. I'm at 27,709.
Can you put mine in, please?
I certainly can.
Because I hit a milestone.
Did you hit a milestone, maybe? Mm-hmm. You hit a milestone.
70,019 words.
Hello. Hang on a minute. Let me fix that here.
I had to stop and do a bit of research on a few things. So that slowed me down. But I could be finished in
70, what was that?
70,019.
Okay.
019, yeah.
There you go, everybody.
Which is
Milestone
10,000 words
milestone hit.
Yes!
5 days, 2,000
More
words.
of that, please. More of that,
Broadly
my
done
girl.
first.
You want to say that again? Because you were talking over Christian Bale.
Was I?
You were.
He was talking over me.
Yes, he was. He was going, oh, yes!
More of that.
More of that. You know, that was another one of those movies that kind of surprised us. I am not a motorhead by any stretch of the imagination, but I freaking loved Ford v Ferrari. I give all the credit to Matt Damon and Bale and Christian Bale. And it was nice listening to Christian Bale actually speak with his proper accent. Oh, and I think you saw it, but the person that got gifted the sub, they asked me straight up. They said, do you know anything about this whole thing with copyrighted music and Twitch and yada yada yada? And I said, funny you should say that.
I know yeah.
I know a couple things about that, and here you can watch the YouTube video here. But
Verena has said she's interested to see what's in this box.
oh, great. Okay, then you know what? We'll do that.
Let's get you on stream and we'll hold up the things and she can
Yeah.
say, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
If you're interested, it's universalyums.com. They have different sized boxes, but they send you basically once a week, and it's kind of cool. You get like a little booklet that tells you something about the country
And about the history of the history of the Yum.
and then they send you like a little sheet where you can write down which ones you found good, which ones you found bad, and which ones you found weird.
Yeah,
Because there were some weird ones, not in the Ukraine.
there
box.
have been some weird ones in the past.
There was the past box. Where's our past boxes? Okay. Yeah, so
I want to say probably the weirdest ones were probably the ones from Italy.
there were some weird ones. Okay, so like we had Ukraine. The weirdest was the fruit juice filled caramel toffee.
Yeah.
That was weird. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was kind of odd.
Compared to
we
the other stuff.
Before that, we had the Netherlands, which was soft licorice and fruit gummies.
Oh,
That was their weirdest. They
With
had
my aversion to licorice, I didn't even have it.
I love licorice.
But she didn't like that.
There's a certain limit of how much licorice I can have, but yeah, I love it. They had a holiday box where they put in all sorts of
Yeah.
Christmas holiday themed stuff. The weirdest one from that was the salted egg yolk popcorn. I kind of like that.
That one was actually pretty good.
The weirdest one from Italy was voted the lemon pepper torelli, which were like these sort of round biscuity things.
Yeah, but they were lemon pepper.
They were lemon pepper.
Yeah. That didn't go over well with me. I think I spit it out.
Yeah, that's right. We had Russia. Ripe pear milk chocolate. That was their weirdest one that people didn't like. But they also had the boiled milk chocolate cake, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Colombia. Now they had the bacon and lime chips. They were quite tasty, I thought.
Yeah, I thought the bacon and lime chips were, but I don't remember the.
That was the first box we had.
I don't remember the lime really popping. I
No.
could tell I could taste the bacon, but not so much lime.
The interesting thing is that we've done a lot, as people have been pointing out, we've done a lot of European. I think the problem is that there's some, during the pandemic, there's probably some difficulties getting certain things. But previous to that, they've done Egypt, they did Thailand, they did the UK, they did the Philippines, they did Scandinavia, Brazil, France, Poland. So yeah, they actually haven't done German for a while. South Korea, that would have been a good box. South Korea, weird.
Yeah.
They seem to, every 2 years, they kind of double up a little bit. But hopefully, one of the options was voting for New Zealand. That would be cool.
I would have loved it if they had gone New Zealand, because I wanted to know if they would have done the Jaffas.
Oh, you got to have Jaffas.
The
Hokey Pokey, come on, the Crunchy Bar.
The Jaffa is always going to be my favorite. So the Jaffa chat,
Ooh,
curious.
but Whittaker's chocolate.
But then there's Whittaker's chocolate. But I mean, Whittaker's chocolate is kind of in its own class.
It is.
It's in its own class.
It's
but
the best.
one of the coolest things that Pip ever introduced me to was to say, and we're not talking about New Zealand. I woke up this morning and I said, you know what? I feel like wearing a jersey. I feel like wearing an All Blacks jersey. So I just woke up on the Kiwi side of bed. I'm not really sure why, but I just did. But one of the things that Pip introduced me to is this thing called Jaffas, Jaffa. And because I was watching Stargate at the time, I called it Jaffa. But the Jaffas are these. They're basically like perfectly round spherical M&Ms, but instead of being filled with chocolate, I believe they're hollow.
No.
Are they solid?
They're solid chocolate in the middle, and then they've got like a candy.
Yeah, they got a
thin
candy shell,
but
but
the
the
outside.
candy shell is actually orange. It's not only a deep orange color; it's a deep orange
when you
flavor.
bite it, you get orange chocolate.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
so you basically get these little bites of orange chocolate. Okay, next time we go to New Zealand, we have to bring back, the way Freud brought us back good rum, we will bring back him some Jaffas. Because I would have, the first time I went, or I should say, one time when I went to New Zealand, I came back with several bags of Jaffas. And I still remember the last 3, and I just took so long to eat them.
You can buy them, like, they have like a Kiwi candy store.
Aylin Creative, thank you very much for that follow. I certainly appreciate that.
You can buy them, but they're just so hugely expensive.
Yeah, just for the import.
We actually, at one stage, we contemplated, like, because we were able to bring back 2 suitcases each, and we didn't have 2 suitcases, and we were like, maybe we should just buy a suitcase and fill it with, like, Jaffas and milk bottles. I used to love milk bottles. They're very nostalgic, you know, the sort of the candy or the
Jaffas
lollies.
are just good.
Jaffas are good. Jaffas are a traditional movie theater candy. The weird thing when I was a kid, people like to do is they used to buy them because they're completely round. They would roll them down the aisles.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
as you
that's
do.
a waste of a perfectly good Jaffa.
There's that. But no, Jaffas were a they're my favorite. They're my favorite.
Yeah, but if you buy them now, if you bought them from, like, they have shops on Amazon and stuff where you can buy them. Oh, pineapple lumps.
You love your pineapple.
I love my pineapple lumps. Hokey Pokey.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Aylin Creative is rating. She followed. Now she's rating with a party of 6. Thank you very much.
We're writing.
Gay Media Virginia Druid. Oh, no. Gay Media Val Druid. I didn't see the L. Gay Media Val Druid. Countess Rose. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. We are writing. I swear to God we are writing, but we're also eating.
We're also talking about
And we're talking about New Zealand chocolate.
New Zealand chocolate. The best New Zealand candies.
And then there's Whittaker's. And
Oh,
Whittaker's is just
Whittaker's.
an institution over there.
It used to be.
Whitaker's is kind of like their Hershey's, only it doesn't suck.
No, it's not like our Hershey's.
What?
It's not like our Hershey's.
No. I said our Hershey's, the United States Hershey's.
Yeah, you can own Hershey's. That's.
Oh, no, hang on. Okay, here's a better way to look at it.
Whitaker's better than Hershey's. I'm
Whitaker's
sorry.
is the New Zealand Ghirardelli.
That's more like it.
Whitaker's is the New Zealand Ghirardelli. Had to share the writer love, working on my fiction, so I'm sharing the writer love. Thank you, Aylin Creative. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What are you
what are you working on?
That's the question. What are you working on? Not what are you streaming, but what are you working on? I know you're streaming what you're working on, but what are you working on?
He's working on a mafia story set in the 1970s New York with
Forget
orcs
about
and
it.
elves.
Forget about it.
And I'm working on a Regency fantasy where the ancient forest is alive in a giant well
As
of
you do.
magic.
Is there any country that doesn't have chocolate better than Hershey? Truth be
True,
told.
it
Truth be
is.
told.
Used to be like Cadbury
Oh,
chocolate.
here you
was the
go.
big thing.
An Avatar: The Last Airbender fic where Zuko is a dragon shapeshifter.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice. How far are you into it, Aylin? Are you just starting? Are you 10,000, 2,000, 20,000?
Near the end, maybe.
Um,
I'm 10,000 away.
Pip just cracked 70K, so she is about 10K from the end. Just starting, but gonna be so big. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was talking. Was I talking about this? Maybe I wasn't. So I'm going to finish at 80,000 words, but I know that I'm going to add at least 10 to 20,000 more
Right,
extra words.
as you do in editing.
Well,
So, just
not
so
if
you
you're
all know,
not if you're a plotter.
not if you're a plotter. Not if you're a plotter. So you all know, my wife and I are actually published authors. A lot of people know Pip and I through this series right here. This is the Ministry of Peculiar Occurrences. This is the first book in the series, Phoenix Rising. And the reason why you see the shared desk, myself and Pip as steampunk artists, is because we are in fact steampunk artists ourselves. So this is the first book in a 6-book series. We also have a YA spinoff that we are self-pubbing. But the way we describe this series is this is a steampunk X-Files. Steampunk X-Files, and it's the Ministry of Peculiar Occurrences. Feel free to look that up. I also do nonfiction. I'm known for books like this. This came out at the end of 2020. This is the 4th edition of Podcasting for Dummies. At the beginning of 2020, this came out, Discord for Dummies. And in 2019, while I was working with my buddy Froy, and he was one of the first people I signed a book for, was this one. And Froy is actually featured in this. Just real quick, because I love promoting friends in stream. Froy.dev, just so folks know, he actually does open source projects on his stream, and as I like to say, he codes at the stream of chill. He plays music similar to this, and then you just sit back, and when you ask him questions, he responds to you in Espanol. And so he has been prodding me, mind you, to get out there and you know get on Duolingo, and I have been working at it. So Countess Rose and Game Media Val, thank you very much for those follows. I certainly do appreciate it. And Zeno Waffles, thanks for hanging out in chat. Certainly do appreciate that. Welcome. Let's see, who else? Let's see, Writer Greg, I have known for many a year. Writer Greg just started streaming, I know that. And then there's Resonant Moon. Let me make sure I spell this right. And I have known Spence for quite a few years as well. It's 2 N's. It is 2 N's. Right? S-O-N-N. Yes. Oh, nope. I misspelled it. 1 N. That's it. Resonant Moon. Am I getting Druid's name wrong? Let me check if I need to look at Resonant Oh, I thought that was an A. Gay medieval. Oh, gay medieval. Shit.
Honestly, words are our thing.
Gay medieval. Gay medieval.
Do you want hobo goblins? Because this is how you get hobo goblins.
Okay. I mean, here I am saying gay media, and right now I can just hear the druid going.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Yeah, exactly. Dear God in heaven. Dear God in heaven. All right. Oh, thank you. The soundboard is in fact Elgato Stream Deck. It's a collection of both movie clips, even a touch of anime, if you will. You'll find out that Agritsuko is the patron saint of this particular stream.
Not for the.
I was content to just let it lie because it was funny. Yeah, thank you, Druid. Thank you, Druid. Too flippin' funny. Anyway, all right. Let's see. So, Castellano. That's where I'm at. I'm at the Castellano house.
You know, in Harry Potter, what was Dobby called? He was a house.
He's a house elf.
House elf. Huh. Okay.
Boy, those chocolate shocks were good. That Gritsuko for life. You're absolutely right, Froy. You're absolutely right. I need to isolate that moment where Agritsuko does the death metal. I am triumphant. I just need that. Yo, Rick, how you doing there, sir?
Hobbs. Okay. Just had to do a little bit of research on brownies. Not the ones that you eat,
I was gonna say.
but the fairy kind.
Speaking of which, when are you going to be making those again? When are you going to be making those again?
When are you going to clean the kitchen?
As soon as I'm done here. Oh, the Echo Aelin is Pip's microphone.
But if I do this, then there's no echo.
Yeah, but then there's no you either.
You know what? When I'm not talking, I'll turn it off.
But yeah, it's a really good mic she has. She has the Blue Yeti over there, and with the Blue Yeti, it's so sensitive that literally it's picking up her, but it's picking up me as well. And so,
Does it echo now? If I turn it off?
well, if you turn it off, it's not going to be there. No, not going to be there. Now, hang on. If I remember correctly, Castellano was called the Dapper Don, but then Gotti was called the Teflon Don. I remember that. Well, no, Gotti was the Dapper Don. Okay, so... Iron is for Fae, silver for werewolves and vamps. Yeah. Gonna go get some food, have a great stream. Pop back in later. Oh, you bet, Aylin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for popping in. We do appreciate it. Big Paulie. They called him Big Paulie. I thought they called him. Well, they called him the god. They called him the Big Paulie. They also called Castellano the They called him the boss of bosses. I thought they had a nickname for him.
You know the whole thing where J.K. Rowling said that if you give Dobby a sock, he becomes a free elf and all of that?
Yeah.
Well, she didn't make that up. That was all from Fairy Tale.
Really?
Yeah. Mr. Dobbs is apparently another word for brownie or a hob, who was supposed to be a fairy that lived in the house.
Okay.
And they could be fickle and they could mess things up, but you very seldom saw them. But one of the things was if you gave them, well, you could either upset them and they would leave and your house would have to lose its luck, or if you gave them a piece of clothing, then they would leave.
Okay.
So she didn't make that up. She just took it, which is now what I'm doing.
Hey.
I'm not calling mine a brownie or a Dobby or a house elf. I'm calling them the hob, which is the ancient Roman word for a house elf. I'm just about to make one a really nasty creature.
All right. It was a typhoon. I thought it was a tsunami, but it was a typhoon. Oh, I didn't realize that the crowdfunding project ended in 2021.
Yeah, it's very recent.
It's in Japanese, so I can't read it. I was just kind of hoping I could see the oh wait, here we go. English? Yeah, the target amount was 5 million yen, and they raised over 27 million because of fans of Ghost of Tsushima. That's just so cool. That is just so cool. If you're curious as to what I'm talking about, so we were talking about, on Friday morning's chat, I play a game called Ghost of Tsushima, and we were talking about the appeal of the game and how fans are you can always tell the fans of Ghost of Tsushima because they're passionate about the game. And there was a shrine that's actually depicted in Ghost of Tsushima. It's the Watatsumi. Yeah, and I was having problems with Druid's name. Watatsumi Shrine. The Watatsumi Shrine. And when the it was nearly destroyed. The Torii Gate was destroyed by a typhoon that hit in September 2020. And they started up, so someone started up a GoFund, it's called Campfire, but it's basically the Japanese GoFundMe. And they said to rebuild this shrine, we're gonna need a 5 million yen to do that. Well, the fans of Ghost of Tsushima in the community, they're like, hey, remember the Watsutsumi shrine in the game? Well, the actual shrine that was designed around was destroyed by a typhoon, and they need 5 million yen to restore it. So it started to get around that this landmark from a video game had been destroyed, and they wound up raising 27 million yen for this project. And I just think that is the coolest thing in the world. It ended at over 500% of its original goal. So you gotta love people, man. You gotta love people. Sometimes we as a human race get it right. You know what I'm saying? All right. Everything all right?
Big boy. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna try and muscle his way into it.
All right. Always good to see you, Froy. You have a good day. I'll talk to you later. All right, buddy? Thanks again for the input. Hasta luego, mi amigo. Lumber. Hello, father. Is there room up there for me? Well, since there's 17 pounds of you, Cat, I really can't say that for sure. Are you gonna come up here? Maybe. Come on. Yeah, there we go. This is Sebastian, everybody. All 17 pounds of him. Mother! Look at me, I'm huge! Alright, Cat, look. Oh.
Okay.
Pip.
Yeah?
Benedict has got he's got a major sad on his face because he just saw that Bass took his spot. Too bad. You snooze, you lose. Alright, come on, Benedict. Come on. Up there. Get up there.
Ooh, so there's a new teaser trailer for
Falcon and Winter Soldier?
well, I mean that's next week. But there's a movie coming out called Sir Gawain and which is Sir Gawain and the Green Knight.
Yeah, you're right.
The Green Knight. It's coming out and it looks really good.
Does
It's
it?
got a sort of a moody kind of, some people who take it, King Arthur. King Arthur's movies have not done well.
Excalibur wasn't bad.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
But Dev Patel is playing Sir Gawain.
Who?
Dev Patel.
Okay. Yeah.
He's playing Sir Gawain.
Okay.
And it looks kind of spooky, a bit like, I don't know, I want to say Midsummer, but darker. That sort of vibe.
Right.
Apparently the director is also doing a live-action version of Peter Pan. And after seeing that trailer, I look forward to the gritty reboot of Peter Pan. Although, let's face it, Peter Pan has a lot of dark themes in it. But yeah. I've always wanted to see a really good... Oh, it's got Alicia Vikander in it.
Oh, okay.
So...
Yeah.
Coming out in the summer. When we might be able to go back to theatres again. Wouldn't that be interesting? That's my question. So when we can safely go back to movie theatres, what are you guys most looking forward to seeing?
Oh, I can already tell you that because Steve and I were talking about it. Steve Saylor and I were talking the other night about what movies we would be willing to, for the lack of a better term, take the chance or take that step. Yeah, take the step to see in the theaters, and I have it down to two. I have it down to two movies.
I mean, we didn't go to a lot of movies at the movies anyway. They usually had to be big.
Oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did. We did.
We didn't go to one a month or anything.
No.
Like that.
By the way, Steampunk Rick redeeming 10,000 golden gears for another piece of Fireside lore.
Yes. More of that, please. More of that, my
So the
girl.
question.
I would take a small risk for.
So the two movies that we would take a small risk for to see on the big screen: No Time to Die, the new Bond film, or Dune.
See, why June is coming out in December, right? So
Yeah.
that's probably got a pretty good chance. But if you were going to go to a summer movie, what would that be? Let me tell you what's coming. Have you seen what's coming?
Did they reschedule Black Widow for a summer release?
Black Widow is getting a. No, I won't say that. Okay. Godzilla vs. King Kong is coming at the end of the month. No, sorry, I'm not going to risk my life for that. I think we're unlikely to have the shot. No, there's no way we can. Even if we got the shot today, we still wouldn't have.
I wouldn't trip over myself to see it.
Mortal Kombat's coming out in April. Black Widow is coming out in May.
Yeah.
If I had both shots,
If I had both shots by May,
or the one,
because not only are you going there for ScarJo, not only are you going there for ScarJo, but Rachel Weisz plays Scarlett Johansson's sister, and then you got David Harbour.
No.
I thought it was Rachel Weisz.
Florence. It's the lady from. This is the young woman from Midsummer. Florence Pugh, I think her name is. She's playing her sister.
Oh, really? So why do I think Rachel Weisz was in this movie?
She is, but she's older now, honey. So she's not playing.
Yeah, I know. I thought she was playing
I
like.
thought she's more like her mother character. Free
Okay.
Guy is coming in May.
Oh, I want to see that now. I don't know if I would trip over myself to see that in the theater, but that does look really good.
There's Taika in it, so.
Well, no, it's Taika and Ryan Reynolds, and it looks great. And I saw you by the murder train. I mean,
Army of the Dead is coming in May.
Army of the Dead.
Zack Snyder brings the zombie genre back with an all-action heist film. Oh, it's streaming on Netflix, so you can watch that one safely. Cruella is coming out.
I'm sorry.
Talking about Dalmatians.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not. I really can't.
No.
I can't get behind a
That'll be
movie.
on Disney anyway. Or something,
I just
so.
can't get behind a movie that wants me to feel sorry for someone that wants to skin
They're turning
puppies.
It looked vaguely like they were turning her into
A sympathetic, like Maleficent.
Yes.
They basically were turning into Maleficent.
Quiet Place 2 is coming at the end of May.
Oh, fudge. I could barely sit through A Quiet Place 1, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It was just so tense.
Yes. Venom. Let there be carnage. No, not even. For
Are you
restorers.
effing serious?
That's coming in June 25th, right in the middle of summer blockbusters.
Venom 2?
Yes. Fast and the Furious 9. No.
Oh, wait. Depends on who's in it. Who are they adding?
Charlize Theron, Helen Mirren, Vin Diesel. Who knows?
No. They gotta add in somebody to heighten the testosterone.
Maverick's coming out July 2nd.
No. I have no desire whatsoever.
Space Jam 2, New Legacy.
Nope. Even with the toned down sexuality of whatever that other bunny character was, which made me feel incredibly uncomfortable when I saw Space Jam as a young man.
Why are you trying to sexualize bunny rabbits?
I know, it's just no, yeah. Was it Daisy? Was that the name of the
Yes, Lola.
Lola? Oh, great. Yeah, let's have a hyper-sexualized rabbit named Lola. Perfect.
Look, in the original Bugs Bunny, the only hypersexualized rabbit was Bugs Bunny. He
Exactly,
played
and
all
that was
the
enough for
roles.
all of us.
Apparently, Chris Pratt has got a movie coming out in July called The Tomorrow War, where he faces down aliens as a soldier of the past, drafted to fight battles of the future.
All right.
Okay. Jungle Cruise is coming with.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Now I want to see that. I
Emily
want to
Blunt
see
and
that.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, it's Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. And you know what? It's gonna be if it's half as goofy as the actual Jungle Cruise ride, it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. And whoever is running the Jungle Cruise at Disney, if this movie's a hit, they will get miles and miles of shtick
You know,
out
there's
of
a
it.
lot of movies coming out now because they've jammed them all from last year. Suicide Squad coming in August 6th, 2 days before my birthday. It's got Idris Elba in it
Right.
and John Cena.
Right.
So, yeah.
I want to say John Cena is in the new Fast and Furious film.
He might be, yeah. The King's Man, which has also been pushed.
Oh, that's right. That's supposed to be the origin
Set
story.
World War One.
Yeah.
So I like the vintage
Yeah.
feel. Okay. Candyman remake.
Really?
Candyman remake's coming back, but written by Jordan Peele.
I'm out. I'm out.
I'm sure it'll be good.
I know it's going to be good, but
But the
I'm out.
intensity,
I'm out.
the intensity is going to be ratcheted up to 11.
Try 12.
There's a new Resident Evil movie coming out.
Okay.
There's this is one I want to see. In September, The Many Saints of Newark, which is
Oh, that's the prequel for The Sopranos.
that is the prequel for The Sopranos, where Michael Gandolfini
Michael Gandolfini, yeah.
plays the young Tony Soprano. There's some other good people in there I saw as well that I was like, ooh. That got pushed. That was supposed to come out, I think, in November. And so they've pushed it in like a year. A lot of these have been The Many Saints of Newark. Oh, the other people in it, Leslie Odom Jr., John Bernthal,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Bernthal play. Yeah.
Ray Liotta.
Oh, and it turns out the new addition to Fast and Furious is John Cena.
It is John Cena.
John Cena. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, sure. Why the hell not? Why the hell not?
June,
You know it's going to be stupid fun.
June is coming out October 1st. Yes, that will be in a movie theatre. That will have to be. No Time to Die, October 8th. It's going to be a busy 2 weeks then.
What?
It's like June is October 1st. New James Bond, October 8th.
So they basically pushed Dune back a year.
Yeah, a lot of things got pushed back a year. I think Cat.
Oh, come on.
What? Cat.
Benedict left us a present.
Ah. Probably as a commentary on Sebastian being in his spot.
That probably.
He's running around like there's a new Ghostbusters coming in June. There's a new Mission Impossible coming in November. West Side Story is coming in December. Wow, this is gonna be.
That's right. Spielberg has directed West Side Story.
Shit, Spider-Man No Way Home is in December.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, December, Spider-Man No Way Home, Matrix 4. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
This is definitely Benedict's commentary.
He's like, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you.
Wow, bro. You got issues, bro.
So yeah, there's some good movies coming out though. But yeah, October looks like it's gonna be busy. Remember movies? Weren't movies great? They're a great thing. They were great. Okay. But yes, I'm very excited for the Many Saints of Newark. One of the things that we did during the pandemic was that we rewatched all of the seasons of Sopranos. I had kind of fallen off in the last 2 seasons of it, and it was nice to kind of catch up and see what was going on. And it was a really good series.
I came in late when you were with your rewatch. I came in late on that.
Well, you could always rewatch the beginning again.
That's true. That's true.
It's a random picture. It's a picture of a Victorian kid who must be about 3 or 4 with a cigarette and a really big chicken. And I'm like, what is the context? What is the context of this kid with... I don't know what this picture is. But I'm going to save it for use later on, if at all possible. Yes? Oh, okay, hold on. I'll wait till Dad comes back. I'll be upstairs in a sec. I am so full of getting distracted today. But now I've got to write the scene in which a house brownie, or Hob, or Dobby, if you're a Rowling fan, turns bad. He has been corrupted.
What's that?
Well, Serena wants me to go upstairs. So, I leave you in charge.
What is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, she just wants me to do something that with her monies because, you know, she's not 18 yet, so she can't have a PayPal account.
Right.
Ugh, back in a minute.
Coming, Mother! Coming, Mother! I'm squeezing by the light thing. Coming, Mother! That 17-pound cat is such a mama's boy. I'm not kidding, chat. Such a friggin' mama's boy. Alright. So yeah, there are a lot of movies coming out. But, you know, I'm trying to be picky, and I want to make sure that, of course, you know, I've had all my shots and everything before even thinking about going to a movie. Anyway, let's get back to this though. This is a writing stream, remember? Yeah, I know, right? Somebody pooped on the floor and then I cleaned it up. Now what? Right?
Everton. Broke a fingernail. Ouch. T.
Mm-hmm.
What are the different ranges for a female voice? Soprano,
Alto, contralto.
contralto is like the lowest. I can look that up, I suppose.
Well, there's a soprano. Well, I mean, yeah, soprano, alto, contralto. I don't know if there are any female or
Soprano, mezzo, soprano, and contralto. So I'm guessing contralto is the low end of the spectrum. Yes, contralto. Yeah.
Should be.
Okay. Should have looked that up. Sorry.
Oh, hi. Do you want to poop on anything here?
He probably didn't want to go to the litter box because Bass was standing there. Just making excuses here. But...
Or he was making a statement because Bast was here. This is my space. What? What, hon?
Oh my god, I cannot wait till next Friday. So they just released 54 seconds of Falcon and the Winter Soldier bickering with each other
Oh man.
about wizards. And he literally says, Winter Soldier literally says, what, are we fighting Gandalf now? And he goes, what do you know about Gandalf? He goes, I read the original Hobbit when it came out in 1937.
That's good. That's good.
A sorcerer is just a wizard
Without a hat.
Think about it. I love that Winter Soldier says Bucky says, I read the Hobbit.
I read the Hobbit.
He's like trying to be like one of those original OGs.
Yeah,
like,
he's supposed.
I read
Yeah,
it when it
he's
came
supposed.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
In the original. Oh, sweet crossover. What, we're fighting Gandalf now?
That's great.
I love they've got a great chemistry together. They've got a lot
They
of
do.
That's in,
Well, they had that. They had that in Civil War, when they were both hanging out with Cap.
yeah. That kind of that banter.
Yeah.
Professional talking.
Professional talking.
That looks like it's going to be fun. It's hard to believe that WandaVision is just, we're going to have 1 week this week without no new Marvel content. Next week, more Marvel content. I mean, I know it's.
I just wonder if they're going to do the same thing. Are they going to?
Yeah, it'll probably be every week.
Are they going to do like 3 episodes? Are they going to drop 3 episodes?
I would suspect so. So, fun fact, when I started writing this story, I was determined that I wasn't going to have any fairy creatures in it. Because one of the first book that I got published was called Chasing the Bard, and it was
That's right.
entirely about
It was all about the
creatures
fairy.
of Fae, and all sorts of things in it. And now I'm like, okay. I thought, well, I'll just make it that magic comes from the forest. But now I'm like, no, there are other things. And so
Gotta play it like that.
So now I have to go back and like give the house, the big house, Witchwood. I have to give it its own hob, its own
Right.
brownie. Maybe I'll just give it a sorcerer, which is a wizard without a hat. Actually, I have a sorcerer and a sorceress in the book, but they're called the Grand Sorcerer because British people are like that. They love things that are grand. Episodes. Like,
Really?
Falcon and the Winter
That's
Soldier.
it? 6 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
my gosh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's son is also in it.
Oh, cool.
And he's playing John F. Walker, who is also appeared in Captain America, and he's sometimes the new incarnation of Captain America. It's going to be interesting. But good interesting, as in compared to 2020 interesting, which was not great. Daylight savings starts this weekend.
According to Rick says that the character he's playing is called U.S. Agent, a right-wing government replacement for Steve Rogers.
Yeah,
That should be interesting.
that should be interesting.
Well,
But
no,
it's
there
also Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Snake Plissken's son.
Yeah.
He comes in with an eye patch.
He's a dick in the comics, apparently.
Well, Snake Plissken's a bit of a dick as well.
Yeah, but he's a lovable dick.
He's a lovable dick.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to see how this guy is.
All right, are you gonna come here? I mean, if he starts like spouting Sean Hannity and shit like that, then we're all kinds of screwed. But you know, beans. Those beans. Oh! Did you see that?
What did he do? What did he do? Don't mess with his legs. That's where his
No, I'm
arthritis
pinching his
is.
beans, and he's just like. Would it help if I got you some gushies and some pain meds?
Probably. Is he due for a jab today?
It was Tuesday, right? Yeah, he's due for a jab and some super serum today.
He'll become Steve Rogers.
Yep.
It's cold outside. Maybe someday you'll realize.
U.S. Agent has his moments, but most of the time he's a complete asshole. He wants to be a hero, his heart is in the right place, but his values are not always in line with the greater good.
Okay, well, that'll add some nice.
That's U.S. Agent, so it should be interesting. Should be interesting to see. What? Why are you pawing at Korg? Korg just wants to game. Korg just wants to game. You don't like me playing with your pads. Well, I don't like you. I don't like you pooping somewhere other than the litter box. Okay. Yo, Siren, how are you? How's your day, Shane? How's your day? Well, how was the WandaVision documentary? How was that? Oh, okay. Convincing her. Okay. What is it? No. Let's see. Okay, I'll have to go back. I'll have to track it down and watch it. All right. Well, like I said, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I see him.
Yeah, you can sit there. You can sit on AOC. I know you like it's a comfy spot, right? She's on the cover of Vanity Fair, Sebastian.
Come on.
I don't know what more you want. Hey, hey, hey. They're playing patty cakes across the,
Gotta pinch your beans. Gotta pinch your beans. No. No.
I want to show dominance. Maybe show dominance. You're not dominant there, my friend. We're not.
Oh, you just bought the audiobook Ghost Rebellion? Well, thank you, Shane. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. I believe Pip reads that solo. Did we do that together, or did we read that solo? Or did you read that solo? I know you did Operation Endgame solo.
I think, no, I think we split it, didn't we? So long ago, I can't.
I know, right?
I might have done it so.
Aw, thank you, Kensei. Resubbing at tier 1 for 14 months. 4 and 10 months, and 2 of my favorite humans ever. Much love to both of you. Thank you, Kensei. Thank you. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. But we did it together. We did it together. What do you mean, writing streams? Yeah. Yeah, actually, if you mean writing streams, yes. We started doing writing streams, or at least I've been trying to get back into the habit of doing writing streams. We started doing this after last year's NaNoWriMo, just because we wanted to have something to do, with solidarity with other writers. And then we were like, we should actually do more of this. We should actually do more writing streams because they keep us honest. So that's what we're starting to do now. All right, hon. I think I'm gonna go on ahead and wrap this up. Because I said I'm gonna go on ahead and wrap up stream because starting to slow down a bit.
Okay.
And
Can you update? I haven't done a lot, but
yeah, I've done. I almost hit my mark. But I was a little short.
yeah, I've got like 1,200 words that I want. I'm trying to finish this. I'm trying to hit 2,000 words a day.
Yeah, I'm at a stopping
end of it.
point, so I think it's best if I.
Okay. Can you update my target?
I'm about to. Yeah, I got just shy of 800. Just about 800 words. So I'm at 28. All right, so I'm at 28,508.
I only got 737, but
Yeah.
I'm actually on a reasonable spot where I could probably crank out another.
And
1,300.
where did you end up?
7756.
7756. All right. Yeah, maybe not where either one of us wanted to end, but you know what?
Words is words.
It was a chunk. It was a chunk, and I'd rather stop somewhere and go, okay, I'll be good for that, versus trying to force the words out, because whenever I force the words out, that's always rough. So I'm gonna let AutoHost do its thing, and
we'll be back in a few hours.
We'll be back
anyway.
in a few hours anyway. Tonight is Philippa's Freaky Friday, which means 7:30. Pip is back, and I'm in the back seat, and it's gonna be Control tonight. All right.
Although I really do want to play one game of Nightmare. I feel really like I want to play a game.
You
of
feel
Nightmare.
want to play a Nightmare game?
Yeah. Because I like playing with you, and it's sweaty fun. That does not violate terms of service.
Yeah, well, there's that. But the only downside of that, hunt, is I got to get up early in the morning for a run.
Oh, what time are you running tomorrow?
7:30.
Okay, well, we'll definitely not be going super late then.
Right, but I'd rather have you get into control. We
could always do just one match of Nightmare.
Hun, one match of Nightmare is at least an hour.
Well then, okay, if we can't do that, then we'll do it tomorrow.
All right, that's a
If you can run raids with other people than me, as a wife, I demand one raid with me.
After my raid on Saturday, we'll do that. All right.
You brought this on yourself. You made me into a gamer, so
Wow.
now you gotta live with it.
Wow. Okay. On that note, chat. Thanks for joining us.
See you later.
We'll see you later. There we go. That's the one you're supposed to see. I'm gonna fix that right now. See you later, chat.
Bye.